心に剣輝く勇気確かに閉じ込めて奇跡切り捨ては自分だけ
Welcome to my Rider Fest review number 6. Present to you the SIC Joker Undead from the Kamen Rider Blade series. Here is actually a part conversion available with the set of Kamen Rider the Chalice and Kamen Rider Gairan. And what an impressive figure this is. How do I explain it? I think if you've seen the show, I would recommend people to see the show beforehand, but I think this is a little bit of a giveaway. By the way, this is the clear Joker from Chalice buckle. He does come with a die-cast version of the Undead buckle in here. Oop, upside down. I only just noticed in here is actually written the word Undead on it. Well, as in UD, not the full sentence Undead. And it's actually a figure of two snakes biting each other from the on the tail, as in a bit like the Ouroboros sign, except Ouroboros is one serpent biting its own tail. Yeah, actually, since we talk about this is die-cast. The figure itself doesn't got much die-cast because it's actually sharing the body with Chalice, but it's retaining the two knee guard, so those are still die-cast. And the tip of this, I believe they're actually metal as well. No, they're not, but the chains is metal, so those are considered die-cast. Something else, they got some really impressive clear parts. One is the buckle, two is the chest, which is a clear green plastic with a very interesting rib pattern on it. And then the other thing is this, on in his chest is actually a clear plastic. On the inside seems to be some sort of metallic green item on the inside. I can't really tell what it is, and you probably can't tell anything because it was actually blurry. But I can actually see exactly what it is. By guessing, it's supposed to be like a core or heart of the Undead. And then not to mention is a clear visor on Joker's head. To actually convert the Chalice figure to the Joker Undead, you actually need to swallow quite a lot of parts, such as the feet, the lower half of both limbs, and then is all of the armor part, and the buckle, of course. So what is good and bad about him? He is really beautiful. Well, beautiful in a monstrous sense of view. He is lethal in the sense that there's so much pointy and sharp point on him. I have to handle it really carefully. That's why I'm actually rotating him so slowly, because one is a bit fragile because of all of this sharp point, and two, I don't want to get stabbed by it. A lot of detail on him. He's mostly black, and the Joker Undead is supposed to be themed after a black cockroach. So you can see, yeah, two of those really long tentacles, bristle, whatever they're called. And yeah, I think that's enough about it. Accessory wise, he only comes with those hands and this one, which is his left hand holding the Joker blade. If you've seen the series, you know that he throws the blade a lot, and the blade is supposed to be really lethal as well. The Joker Undead in the story, although he's actually themed after a cockroach, it represents no animal and no species. If he is the 53rd Undead in the story, if he is the winner, then Earth will perish. So enough about the figure. About this character, let's look at the detail. Some impressive detail on the chest. I have to say, compared to the other rider, they probably didn't do much work to actually make it more SIC-esque, because the design of the Joker is probably enough to be a SIC of its own right. The other novelty about the Joker Undead is that I think other than the Joker Undead and the Wolf Overlord, and probably I think recently some of the static SIC figure, there is not a lot of enemy or villain or monster SIC figure, so Joker is one of the rare one. So I think that's about it. Now that I have unleashed Joker into my review, I will believe that now is the time for the ultimate trump card to save us all.